Recording.
Okay. This is the iPad with the Touch Chat app. Touch Chat. One of the first things you want to do is to go on vocab and choose new vocab. And I've already added some things on here, but the program will come with two main pages. One is primary landscape, one is primary portrait. This is an 18 location, this is a 16 location, but other than that they're pretty similar to each other. This is this is the primary landscape, which you would then copy and modify to fit your student. Several sections. There's a messages section.
Messages.
For recording and playing messages to and from home. There is a school section.
Schoolwork.
To talk about school. Hit back. About me.
About me.
How old they are, phone number, address, and you can either hit back or you can hit home. If there's a little arrow in the corner, it's a dynamic button. It navigates and it takes you back to the home page. Anyway, you can modify all of these buttons and you can make them dynamic or you can make them static. Eat.
I want to eat, please.
Talking about various things to eat. Okay. Those are the two you have to choose from. They're very similar. I can show you both, but this is the portrait, also very similar, just a few things out. What I want to do now is take you to a main page that I have started to modify for one of my students, and I labeled it. And this is specific to a student that I have now.
My name is Colby.
You can change the voice and then make this specific to the student. And what I've started under Eat
I want to eat, please.
Is identifying lunch, breakfast, or snack choices so that the student can make choices for himself as far as what he wants to eat each day according to the menus in the cafeteria. Usually there are 3 or 4 choices for breakfast and for lunch every day. As an example, here's the arrow, so that's a dynamic button. If he hits lunch,
I am ready for lunch.
All of his lunch choices come up. I've already done a couple of these. Pizza, if he chooses that he wants pizza, he would hit
pizza.
That he wants pizza, and that this page would then be displayed. None of these buttons are dynamic. They're all static. They stay the same.
I want pizza. I want juice. I'm done.
And then he can talk to his friends. And I can add several more buttons in here for him to use. But that's what I want to do with all of his lunch choices, so that every day he could come, get his iPad, and use it to communicate to us what he would like to have for lunch that day in the cafeteria. Now what I'm going to do is show you how to do that. What you do first is hit Menu, and you're going to Edit Page. You're going to choose the button that you're going to edit. I'm just going to put it right there. I can always move it later. Edit this button. One of his choices on a weekly basis is a chicken sandwich. And I'm done. I'm going to select an image to go with that. And what I could do is go on Foods, hit Mealtime, let it load, and all of the food items that you might ever want are in here alphabetically. So I could scroll through and look for chicken sandwich. But if I didn't want to do it that way, select image. I could hit this little magnifying glass and type in chicken sandwich. Hit search, and there it is. Pick that one. So now I have my image. I have my button label, which will be displayed on the button, and then the button message, which is spoken because down here, this changes the font size, the font color. I can change the color of the button if I want to. I can make it, there's a green one there, I could make it green, pale green, the border color, and then these are the action buttons for that particular button. Right now it's going to speak the message. So whatever's typed in the message section up here, button message, it will speak that message. And I also want it to do something else. I want it to navigate to a different page. So I want to have a page dedicated to the choice of a chicken sandwich. So I'm going to hit navigate, and I could pick one of these pages for it to navigate to. There are many pages already in there as a template, or if I don't want it to navigate to any of those, I want to make my own page for it to navigate to. I hit the little plus up in the corner, and I have to name the page. I'm going to name the page Chick Sandwich Choice. And I'm going to leave 4 rows and 4 columns, so it's still a good size button for him to hit. If I ever want to change it, I can go in and change that. And I'm going to hit save. Where did I put it? There it is, Chick Sandwich Choice. I want it to navigate to that page. I don't want any animation. Animate up, down, right, left. I don't want it to do that. Just change to the page and hit save. Okay, now the little arrows in the corner, I'm going to hit done, and I'll show you what it does. Here are all the choices for lunch. If he wants chicken sandwich,
Chicken sandwich.
and it navigates to a new page. Right now the page looks blank, but I can change that. Hit menu, edit page, and there are all of your blanks. The 4x4, which I had picked whenever I first set the page up. So, pick a button, create a new button, and I want this button label to be I want. The button label is I want, the button message.
Good morning. Today is Monday,